War Robots Frontiers is a third-person multiplayer shooter developed and published by Games. In this game, you control massive war robots and participate in 6 versus 6 battles. The gameplay is fast-paced and tactical, with destructible environments that you can manipulate to your advantage using powerful weapons. The game is set in a world called Wild 10, a collection of distant planets rich in resources. After discovering these planets, humans leave Earth and engage in endless wars to control these new territories. As a war robot pilot, you hold the key to determining the fate of these regions. The Resident Evil-themed 2 vs 8 game mode brings 2 killers and 8 survivors into a thrilling showdown. This special mode features iconic Resident Evil elements, including Nemesis, the Mastermind, Albert Wesker, and the Raccoon City Police Department map. The gameplay highlights chaos, teamwork, and survival in a large-scale, asymmetrical multiplayer horror experience. New skins like Nemesis Origin and New Dawn for the Mastermind add a fresh layer of customization. If you're a fan of either franchise, this limited-time event is a must-try.
Let's finish this.
Delta Force is a free-to-play first-person shooter developed by Team Jade. In the latest update, Cobra Vanguard has been introduced as the game's first butterfly knife. This knife features a sleek black and gold design with precise modeling, offering a unique experience. The attacks include 2 slashes and 1 stab, all with quick speed and smooth animations. There are also different animations for each attack stage and weapon swap. Terminator Survivors is an upcoming open-world survival game set in the iconic Terminator universe, developed by Nacon Studio Milan and published by Nacon. Set after Judgment Day, players assume the role of survivors in a post-apocalyptic world overrun by Skynet's machines. The game emphasizes resource scavenging, base building, and combat against both machines and rival human factions. Players can choose to play solo or in cooperative mode, collaborating with others to establish and defend a base of operations.
Everywhere our name will be survivors.
Elden Ring Nightreign is an upcoming standalone action survival game set in the Elden Ring universe. Developed by From Software and published by Bandai Namco Entertainment, the game introduces a new cooperative multiplayer experience. In Elden Ring, players assume the role of nightfarers, embarking on a perilous journey through a dynamic, ever-changing world. The game supports cooperative play for up to 3 players, allowing friends to team up and face challenges together. Players can choose from 8 distinct characters, each possessing unique abilities and ultimate attacks, adding strategic depth to the gameplay. The game features a dynamic map that evolves daily, introducing new challenges and opportunities.
Stand tall. The night is far from over. Little pillager, bent on stacking the lands of gold.
life of the Night Lord.
Split Fiction is an action-adventure game focused on co-op gameplay, developed by Hazelight Studios and published by Electronic Arts. In Split Fiction, players take on the roles of Mio and Zoe, two writers trapped in a world they created. They must collaborate to escape a world blending elements of science fiction and fantasy. The game supports split-screen mode and allows up to 2 players to play together. Additionally, with the Friends Pass, players can invite friends to play for free. The game supports cross-play between PlayStation, Xbox, and PC, and players can use the Friends Pass to play for free with their friends.
Okay, here's another one. Now they're in one of Zoe's fancy stories.
I'm a fairy!
Where they can shapeshift.
What the?
Into various fantastic creatures. Each with its unique set of abilities to help them get to the next level. At Hazelight, we really love gameplay variety. That's why we added side stories that are completely different from the main path. Side stories are found in the main levels and looks like a portal. Once you enter, you end up in a new world.
Fascinating.
For example, how about flying around in space? Or ride on a sandfish in the desert? And why not water ski behind the train? So just trust me when I say this. This is side content you don't want to miss.
Really?
Project Sentry is an upcoming action-adventure game developed by Ryuga Gotoku Studio, the creators of the Yakuza series. The game was unveiled during the Game Awards 2024, showcasing pre-alpha footage that has sparked significant interest and speculation among fans. Set in 1915 Japan, Project Sentry introduces a new protagonist who wields various weapons in combat. The game is expected to blend traditional action-adventure elements with the studio's signature storytelling. Director Masayoshi Yokoyama has emphasized that the teaser revealed at the Game Awards does not disclose specific details about the game's content, and all fan theories are incorrect. Pragmata is a science fiction action-adventure game being developed by Capcom. Initially planned for release in 2022, the game's release has been delayed. The story of Pragmata takes place in a future world where humans have successfully colonized the moon. In the trailers released so far, the main character, a man, encounters a young girl in a desolate, barren environment on the moon. The game seems to combine science fiction and adventure elements, but further details about the story have not been revealed yet.
In this family, we follow a code of
Mafia. The Old Country is an upcoming action-adventure game developed by Hangar 13 and published by 2K Games. Set in the early 1900s, Mafia. The Old Country immerses players in the rugged landscapes of Sicily, Italy. The narrative delves into the origins of organized crime, offering a gritty portrayal of the era's underworld. Players will assume the role of Enzo Favara, navigating the treacherous environment to establish their influence within the criminal hierarchy.
I do. To become a man of honor, repeat these words. I swear my loyalty to this family. My flesh must burn like this saint. If I do not keep my oath, hands.
Last Sentinel is an action-adventure game with a focus on story, set in a distant future in a rebuilt Tokyo. After a major disaster, the city has turned into a dangerous and devastated environment. Hiromi Shota, the main character, must navigate through this world full of crises and ruthless enemies. The game tells a complex story where characters and environments are deeply interconnected. Advanced technology and different social structures create a world that is a mix of modernity and ruin. Players will face tough decisions that directly affect the course of the story, leading them down different paths for progression.
Follow me.
Covenant is an upcoming first-person dark fantasy combat game developed by Legion Studio, Inc. The story of Covenant takes place in a dark fantasy world filled with mysteries. You play as a messenger sent from the heavenly forces, entering a vast world full of challenges to uncover its secrets. In this world, threats range from evil creatures to magical and ancient forces that you must combat. Your main goal is to understand the world better and unlock its powers and secrets. Throughout your journey, the choices you make will impact the story and lead you to different fates. Overall, the story of Covenant aims to create an experience where players confront dark threats and mysterious forces, striving to uncover the truth and change the fate of the shattered world.
The time is nigh. What wilt thou do? The axe comes to fell the tree. Cut it all down.
Adversity become your fetish. Hardship your hope. The hero of old. The man of renown. You to change it all. Remember me with favor for all I have done.
But it only takes...
Clockwork Revolution is an upcoming first-person action role-playing game developed by Insile Entertainment, known for titles like Wasteland and Arcanum. The game is set in a vibrant steampunk metropolis called Avalon, where players will experience time-bending mechanics and deep, nuanced choices. In Clockwork Revolution, players find themselves in Avalon, a city powered by steam and clockwork technology. The narrative revolves around the discovery of a device that allows time travel, leading to the realization that the city's history has been meticulously altered to maintain a social hierarchy. The game features time-bending combat mechanics, allowing players to influence past events and observe their effects in the present.
Oh no. What did I do?
Any last words before my friend puts one in your scalp?
Strinova is a third-person tactical shooter game with an anime theme developed by iDreamSky. After a major catastrophe destroyed the old Earth, humanity migrated to a multi-dimensional realm called Strinova. In this new world, different factions have emerged, each with their own goals and motivations. Players take on the role of super strings, members of these factions, participating in tactical and strategic battles to determine the fate of this new world. One of the unique features of the game is the stringification mechanic, which allows players to switch between 3D and 2D forms. In the 2D form, the character becomes a thin, paper-like figure, allowing them to stick to walls and slide down from high places.
Visual barriers down! Attack!
Hauntsville is an upcoming Western horror survival game developed by Michael Janisch. Set in 1897, players assume the role of a nameless traveler stranded in a once-thriving frontier town, now plagued by supernatural occurrences. The game combines open-world exploration, shooter mechanics, and the eerie isolation of the Old West. Players must scavenge for supplies, craft weapons, and construct a stronghold to survive against cryptids, spectral horrors, and otherworldly visitors. A Silent Desolation is an upcoming solo survival game developed by SHK Interactive. Set in a post-apocalyptic Earth, players assume the role of a lone survivor whose spaceship has crash-landed on a deserted planet. The primary objective is to repair a shuttle base to facilitate escape, all while facing various dangers, crafting essential items, exploring the environment, and uncovering hidden secrets.